Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Brent's my neighbor.
I am.
He's a lucky man. To be living in an established neighborhood such as ours, with rules and regulations.
For the betterment of the neighborhood.
That's right.
I'm told.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I had a pastor tell me once, I won't tell you the whole story, but he kind of indicated that laws and rules sometimes come after something happens where you need to implement a law or rule, something you didn't think of. So in other words, if somebody thought up something bad to do that was new that nobody thought of, then you have to create a new law.
Oh, yeah.
And a new rule. As we evolve in the world, we have to make rules as we go because people think up things to do, you know, that aren't necessarily okay.
Yeah.
And then there's the regulation type rules, what we've been talking about in the neighborhood, where we want to increase the wildlife activity, bird activity in our community, in our neighborhood. And so that's more of a guideline and rule. But you've done nothing wrong, Brent. It's just that we want to.
That's encouraging.
We
Thank you.
want to enlighten and expand your yard with musk thistles.
Really? All right. Well, great. Thanks. Boy, what an honor to know that you're thinking of filling my yard up with noxious weeds. Great.
Well,
thank you.
The little yellow birds like those kinds of things.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure they're musk thistles. Again, I'll have to do more research. My good buddy Steve Pedersen knows what plant it is that gets fluffy like a dandelion, like we talked about yesterday. It is a sort of a thistle, though. I could tell that by looking at it. But it's not a musk, so it won't be terribly bad. Oh. In your mind.
In my mind. Thanks. Well, listen, I got to tell you, my folks, my parents, came this direction, headed to western Nebraska, and so they stayed over at our place last night. And I got to tell you, when they got there, they sat down on the couch that has a direct view through one of the main windows there in the living room that looks straight out to the bird feeder. And my dad especially kind of spent a couple of hours just sitting on the couch, watching the birds and the squirrels and whatever else showed up who was attacking the bird feeder. And so I think he had a lot of enjoyment. When they came, I'm like, I better go fill the bird feeder up. So I filled it up with quality Evans feed bird feed. And here they came, just flocked to it. And so I thank you. You provided my parents with entertainment, because that's what they do at their house. They have some bird feeders, and they love to sit out and watch the birds. And so they were able to do that at my house, thanks to you.
Well, knowing, I don't know your dad that well, but I'm getting to know him pretty well, and I realized early on that he's a smart guy who can create and fix just about anything.
Oh, yes.
And he likes to think up things to build to solve problems.
He does.
Kind of like those rules and laws I was talking about.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Kind of glad Dad doesn't live around here. Otherwise, he'd be your co-chair. So.
But I know that he's got some ideas for your yard as well.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, he came up, the grackles attacked the bird. And so I think he's already trying to engineer some way to eliminate them from attacking the bird feeder the way they do.
Well, if he comes up with that, he may have to come out of retirement and start building those kinds of things. Because the grackles, they just won't go away.
No, they won't. Yeah. No. And you mentioned how you feel as though you're kind of starting to work on my dad's heart a little bit. Well, you've won my mom's heart over 1,000 times.
She's won mine.
So Anyway, Dave came over yesterday to say hi after my parents arrived, and to make me look bad, he comes walking in with this beautiful, I will say beautiful, bouquet of flowers from Broken Bow Floral.
Yes.
Very nice, beautiful arrangement. Just, meant the world to my mom. And so here you go. The thank you note has already been written. So there you go, from my mom to you.
Gosh. This shows you something right here. Mom carries thank you cards with her, evidently.
Yeah, maybe, or she may have borrowed one from Shelley.
Okay. Well,
but she wanted to get that written immediately.
Oh gosh.
So I was to make sure, and I was reminded several times, make sure you take that thank you note to Dave. So
Well,
there you go. On behalf of my mom, thank you.
Well, before I open this card to read it, I just want to say I've never met a sweeter person than Mom, except for my mom.
I was just going to say, I think
we
there's
got great
one.
moms.
There's one who can rival my mom, and that's your mom. You can read it out loud.
I can? You sure?
Read it out loud. I haven't heard it. I don't know what it says.
Dear
So,
Dave,
oh,
what a nice surprise. Another beautiful bouquet of flowers. Your thoughtfulness means so much. Dave, if we're keeping score for favorite son. Dave 2, Brent 0.
ouch. Oh, great.
You're the best mom. Yeah, Dave
you're
2,
the
Brent
best.
0.
Yeah. Great. Oh, wonderful. My mom is keeping score. That's just great.
Oh, that's great. and I kind of sweetened the pot
Oh, yeah.
with your dad a little bit because I didn't know his favorite candy bar was Snickers, but I had some of those small Snickers.
He likes them.
I brought over 3 or 4, and he seemed very happy with that. So
He was. I got to be honest, you almost created a little friction
Oh no.
between my mom and dad.
Uh-oh.
Mom noticed that you gave him some Snicker candy bars. And so Dad ate one, like, immediately. And then Mom asked if she could have one. And my dad let my mom know, you have your flowers. These are my candy bars from Dave. So,
Well,
so yeah, you obviously are starting to get close to my dad now too.
well here's
That's great.
Here's an idea for you.
Oh, good. Great. Thank you. Advice from Dave.
Let me read that again.
Yeah.
Dave, if we're keeping score for favorite son, Dave 2, Brent 0. You're the best, from Mom. Now, she wants the Snickers, and she didn't get one from her husband because she got the flowers. I see his point.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, I kind of saw his point too.
So if you want a score of maybe a half point,
Oh, yeah.
maybe it'd be 2 to a half point. Maybe grab some Snickers and give them to your mom.
Yeah, I should. Yes.
Just an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a whole show to do, and
We do.
This is
Yes.
a busy one, and I'm glad your folks are in town, and I hope you guys have enough time to enjoy some time together.
Yeah. Hope so.
Photo contest through the Nebraska State Bank. The photo deadline is getting closer on their photo contest, the Nature's Full Spectrum Photo Contest. And upload photos must be done, I believe, by July 4th. We're going to be talking about that, I think, here in just a little bit.
Oh, good.
A little more in depth. So that's coming up. We also are going to be visiting with, well, we're not going to be visiting. I think Jeremy's back on the road today going down to Ansley to highlight the Muddy Creek celebration, which is this weekend. So we'll be having that the last portion of the show. We have a remote earlier from Loud and Proud Fireworks, and that's coming up shortly. We have a party coming in from the Myrna Rural Fire Board to talk just a little bit about their activities. And Nebraska State Bank and Trust are scheduled for this half hour. So we'll
Wonderful.
see if they can get in here before we get to the top of the hour.
Okay.
So maybe we should play the game in case that all happens like scheduled.
Yes. Let's get rolling. Here we go. I love the questions that your wife has put together for the game. This is a new batch of questions. The Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956 was signed on June 29th of that year. That act of 70 years ago created the U.S. Interstate Highway System. So these questions have to do with interstates across the country.
Okay.
Here's your question for today. The longest interstate highway is I-90. It travels 3,020 miles from Boston to which West Coast city? Is it Seattle, Washington, Los Angeles, California, Portland, Oregon, or San Francisco, California? The longest interstate highway in the U.S. is I-90. It travels over 3,000 miles from Boston to which West Coast city? Your choices again are Seattle, Los Angeles, Portland, or San Francisco. If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
The music to get your day started right.
I listen every morning.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Palmer Monument. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs. With a wide offering of monuments and markers that come in many colors, shapes, and sizes, designs can vary from traditional to very unique. They pride themselves on their top quality materials and the highest craftsmanship. Designed with pride, sold with integrity. Serving Nebraska with several locations.
Attention truck buyers, 0% is back, and it's back for the whole month of June. That's right, at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow, get 0% financing for up to 60 months with approved credit on select 2026 Silverado and Ram 1500 crew cabs. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your truck, this is it. Don't forget, every qualifying vehicle comes back by the Gateway Motors lifetime powertrain warranty. Stop by Gateway Motors in Broken Bow and get pre-approved in minutes or call 872-6881. But hurry, inventory is limited and these trucks won't sit around for long. With approved credit, select models only. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends June 30th or while supplies last.
And we have Mark on the line. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good. Well, I got to tell you again. I'm going to tell you right on the air, man. I think you should come, and consider a career in radio.
Mm-hmm.
Got that big.
All right. Well, I'll stop in there one of these days. I got to get a ticket anyways.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, we can do an application while you're here.
Oh, okay.
Here's Brent.
All right, Mark, let's try to give you another ticket to pick up while you come visit us here. The longest interstate highway is I-90 in the United States. It travels over 3,000 miles from Boston to which city? Is it Seattle, Los Angeles, Portland, or San Francisco?
It'd be Seattle.
It would be Seattle. You got it. And because you've answered correctly, going to give you a certificate that'll get you a free drink at the Secret Garden. Now, you can redeem this at any of their locations. Their original location just outside Myrna, their new one here at the Secret Oasis in Broken Bow, or at their mobile trailer. So come on out and see us, and we'll have it ready to go for you.
All right. Thanks. Have a good weekend.
You too, Mark. Thanks a lot. It is 7:44 and right on time. Nebraska State Bank is here, and we're going to talk to the guys right after these words.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Hey everyone, this is Ryan.
And Tiffany from RTA's Hardware.
Right now is a great time to download the Ace Rewards app.
Dad wanted to do something special for our customers, so we're giving away a $200 shopping spree.
Getting entered is easy. Download the Ace app, sign in with your Ace Rewards, and enjoy.
If you don't have an account, you can sign up right in the app.
Whether if you're new to the app or not, you can still win the $200.
We'll draw the winner soon, so don't put it off.
Thank you for shopping local and supporting RTA's hardware.
Come see us on South C Street in Broken Bow soon.
$7:46. Nebraska State Bank is here. Brent, you want to talk to these guys? They're a little bit rough around the edges for me.
Well, a little bit. Kyle Stringham is here. Hi, Kyle.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Who'd you bring with you today?
I brought Kevin Lindley today. Nebraska State Bank, we'd just like to thank him for giving us the spot to talk about the 2026 Custer County Classic Car Show coming up.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right. Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be here before we know it. Kind of fill us in on some of the details.
July 11th is the car show. We're going to start registering cars somewhere around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It'll run from 10 to 3, having hopefully a lot of cars. We're going to be around the square again this year. Worked out pretty well the last couple of years. Appreciate the city for allowing us to do that. Also, we're going to have a people's choice. You can vote on your car if you want to go and pay a bunch of people to. Dave will, anyways.
Yeah.
He's the only one with money here.
Oh, yeah. Well, so bribery is encouraged, I guess.
You'll be able to vote, and then we have a top 10 plus a best of show. Like I said, people's choice. So just encourage people to come out and enjoy the car show. We had people from as far away as Lincoln last year. So a lot of local people.
Yeah.
Really some great sponsors that we have. We will have a lunch, burgers, chips, and a drink for $5 there at the museum on the corner.
Yep, all money brought in by the car show will go to the Custer County Historical Society. So everything that's brought in from the car entrance to the lunch money, any donations brought in that day, it'll all go to benefit the museum and the research center over there.
Nice.
That's a great idea. There's a few, that's a Saturday, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Okay. So there are a few businesses around the square that are open and would
Yep.
love to have you walk in and cool off, maybe do a little shopping
Yep,
as
they'll
well.
be having some sidewalk sales and things to help drum up some traffic too. So when you're down there looking at things, pop in, cool off, and take a look at some of the local businesses and shop around. It'd be great just to fill that square up. It's awesome to see it when you get all those classic cars and you get people walking around laughing, having a good time. That's what the square was built for.
Yeah.
Kevin, almost every car, I think, that will be there will have some sort of a story to it, right? That's the fun thing about classic cars.
Yeah, that's the great thing, because every car shows up in a different has a different story, as you said, and people love to share.
Yeah,
that's the fun part.
Yeah. Well, I wished I would have saved my high school car. I'm glad you brought this one. It looks kind of like the one I had, that sort of thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you get a wide span of time. The old cars all the way to the muscle cars, and it doesn't really matter, does it?
It does not. If it doesn't matter if you have a classic or a new car. Bring it.
Mm-hmm. Put it in the show.
If you like to show it off and talk about it, bring it down and show it to people.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you bought a new car that's kind of sporty or something, bring it in.
Yeah.
I guess even if it isn't sporty, bring it in.
Right. If you like to tell stories about it, really, like we said, it's benefiting the Historical Society. So that's the best way to pass history in my vote, is to tell stories and pass it on. So bring it down, talk about it, just be a part of the community and have a good time with people.
Yeah. I know a couple years ago, you mentioned people coming from a long ways off.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the first one you had down there. Jerry Griffith came up, hauled up his convertible Ford from
Oklahoma.
Yeah, all the way from Tulsa, basically.
Yeah.
So make a phone call. You got somebody out there that has a classic car that wants to bring it in and maybe pay a visit to the family. That's a great way to.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's alumni weekend, so people are already thinking about the good old days. So if you did keep that high school car or went back and found something, bring it up here, and it'll be great for everyone to talk about and look at.
Yeah. As long as you keep your conversations kind of private, you can talk about when you used to drag race.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, the times you got in trouble with the law, in your car.
As long as it's past the statute of limitations, share away.
Well, guys my age, that's way past
the statute.
Right. I guess, Kevin, we're kind of in the same boat there. But cars were such a big part, and still are. But when people used to maybe have one television channel and a radio in the car, they'd rather ride around in the car and listen to the radio and pick up friends and drive around. And that's kind of the tradition that when we think about classic cars, driving up and down Main Street, right?
Got to cruise a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. All right, question. Kyle, what's your favorite classic car?
Well, I'm partial to the one I have, so.
Well, talk about it.
So I've got a '66 Mustang, and it's been in my family since I was 10 years old, and so my grandpa passed away, and I bought it from him right before then. So it at one point we even had my name. So I'm named after my grandpa, and my uncle is named after my grandpa. So we had 3 generations of us. And because of the timing, I actually had all 3 names on the title when we were switching it over. And down here at the county courthouse, when we were doing it, they said, "That's awesome. We're going to make you a copy of this." So, so they did that. And, I did a lot of stupid things in that car when I was a teenager. And, and I hope to pass that down to my daughter. And it's stuff we talk about. I go out there and I tinker on it myself. And, that's kind of the time to let the rest of the world go by the wayside while I'm out there by myself tinkering on that. And it's good to, the cars now that you drive, it's so quiet inside. You can't hear anything. That car, you hear every little bit. You feel the road the whole way. You actually have to drive and steer the entire time.
Yeah.
There's no power steering in it, so that's my anti-theft device.
There you go.
Just like that. I mean, that car's been around since I was 10 years old, and got all the stories I can think of about it, and I just keep wanting to make more. So that's why we do this.
That's exactly a great example of what will be taking place on July 11th. And Kevin, are you a Chevy guy?
I actually am. I started out that way. My folks had nothing but GM products. My first vehicle that I bought was a 1959 Chevy Apache pickup, and I still have it.
You have it?
I still have it. It's not running right now. Right after I got out of high school, I bought a first generation Camaro, bought a 69, took that to school. Yeah, kind of like everybody, I got in a little trouble. But anyways, my son kind of followed up on that. I didn't realize he had been quite so enamored with the first gen Camaros, but he bought a 67 after he got back from his first deployment in Africa several years ago. But yeah, I enjoy working on cars. I've started mechanicking when I was 8 years old. So
yeah, I kind of knew that I thought you was a Chevy guy when from just memory. Brent and I let our I had a '60 Chevy Impala 2-door with it had a 283 in it, and the person who had it ahead of me blew that up, so I found a 348 out of another 60 and put it in, And I got in some trouble as well, in fact. And I still wish I still had that car.
Yeah.
I love the 55, 56 Chevy body style.
Absolutely.
That's kind of cool. 57s, of course, are fun to look at. But there's a lot of really classic Fords that were in that same time period that whatever you liked.
That's when cars were art. They made a statement. They all had personality. They all told their own story to start with, and until you built on it. So, I mean, those are the things that we kind of take for granted now. Everything's cookie cutter, and I mean, even back then, going through the factory, not everything fit up the same. So,
no, and you being a technical guy with computers and so forth, probably nice to have that Mustang without a computer chip in it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's one thing I know will run when everything else shuts down.
See, there you go. There you go. Well, folks, that's what will happen on July 11th. The cars are very, very important because there's stories in all of them, and you want to just walk around, and most of the guys and gals are more than willing to talk about the car with the people that come down and take a look, right?
Absolutely.
All right. It's a great idea. And for having that, and the money goes to the museum, so it's all great. Again, this time is being paid for by Nebraska State Bank to promote this activity. Wanted to ask you, Colin, I don't know how much information you have on the photo contest, but I did keep the poster from when the girls were here.
Yeah.
And starting to wind down, I think, a little bit.
We're coming to that close. July 4th is the cutoff date to get your landscape pictures in. We've been getting some really nice ones from around the county. So jump on our website and submit any of those. They don't have to be recent. You can have them from a long time back. If they're of good enough quality that we can put them on the wall, then that's what we're looking for. We're just looking to show the beauty of Custer County out there and put that up in a place where people can come in and walk around and see them. So we put all the pictures up that we select in all 4 of our branches in Custer County. So you can walk in and see some. We like to mix them around, move them between places so it's not always the same. And so we like to try to keep it fresh and give people something to look at when they're in there.
Yeah. It's more to get them on the wall. I think there's a $100 prize.
Yep. The ones we select will have a $100 prize for each of them. And then you can choose whether or not you want your name on it, and we'll make it public. But
yeah, it's a nice idea, and they'll hang there and people can enjoy them. Maybe you can help us untechnical guys a little bit, because you mentioned they can be old photos in the phone or in the camera, but they're digital, and you've got kind of perimeter here. Mm-hmm. The photos need to be kind of a higher quality.
Yeah, it's the thing is when you stretch them out to the size of the canvases, if they're a little lower quality, then they get really fuzzy.
Yeah.
And so we just need to make sure that they're high enough quality that when we stretch those out to the canvas size, that it keeps the beauty that they're intended to have.
So a question, could Kevin take his classic Chevy out by a scenic pasture, take the picture and get the car in it too?
Well, for the contest, we'd prefer not, but I mean, go ahead and do it and bring it to us, and we'll work that into maybe the next one. So
this one, you're really not after buildings or cars,
right?
Or you're after just the actual scenery of the county.
Yep, and we change it up every couple of years. We do something a little different. So we've got a lot of rustic buildings and some old cars and pastures and things that are up on the walls now, livestock up on the walls. And so this time we were just kind of looking for just the blank slate of what we see out and about. I know I was talking with Stuart yesterday that I think here soon we'll be looking at doing some classic buildings and things that are around the county that people recognize when they drive by, and just kind of keep it going. So we're already coming up with ideas for the next ones, and we just want to show people what we've got. We live in a great place.
We do. Sometimes we just need to stop and take a look at it, and this particular time, that's what these photographs will do.
Yep.
Right? Okay. The deadline is July 4th to upload those photos at the bank, and they can do that and get involved and maybe get their picture on the wall.
Absolutely.
All right. Again, the car show is July 11th, downtown Broken Bow, around the historic square there. 10 a.m. until 3 p.m.
Yep, free to the public.
Free to public. Is there an entry fee for the cars?
$20 entry fee.
And that money will go towards the effort.
Yep, Historical Society will get all that money.
Okay. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it, guys. It was fun talking. We could talk for another hour.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, B, I know we got to get to the news, but B, Nebraska State Bank does so many great things for the community. Helping promote this is one of those things. But I know on Tuesday we're going to be at Tyke Arnold Field to broadcast Broken Bow Spirit softball. And thanks to the generosity of Nebraska State Bank and the hard work of Kyle and some other people, there's been this beautiful little press box that has been constructed at Tyke Arnold Field that Brent's going to get the broadcast from on Tuesday night. And since you're in here personally, I just want to say thank you, and we can't wait to be at the ballpark to broadcast from what we're going to call the Nebraska State Bank Broadcast Facility on Tuesday.
Well, we appreciate all your guys' coverage of local sports, and I know the whole community appreciates how often you guys go out there, and it's a benefit to everybody to have those things.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, and sports guys like to be in a booth, so
we
you
do.
really helped him out. Just don't put a recliner in there, okay? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll catch up on the news.
Join me, Chad Dolan of Reynolds Auction and Realty on July 17th at 7 p.m. for the annual Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. Want to buy or sell a classic car or truck? Do it this year at Kearney Cruise Night. Nationwide live internet bidding, great food and cold drinks in the air-conditioned building at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. Just $2 admission and a lot of fun and entertainment for the whole family. To consign your car or truck now, give us a call at 308-832-2444 or check us out at reynoldsauction.highbid.com. We'll see you at the sale.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News, I'm Ron Warner. Michigan lawmakers are investigating a child care provider that received over $1 million in public reimbursements amid questions about its operations. Congo's Ebola outbreak has topped 1,000 cases with no signs of slowing down.
That's according to the World Health Organization, which says there's no vaccine for the rare Bundibugyo strain that's also infected 20 people in Uganda. The WHO says the biggest challenge is contact tracing, with frontline workers facing abduction threats by locals, wary of outsiders. Some think Ebola is a hoax. Others angry they're not being allowed to bury family members according to local customs in order to keep the deadly virus from spreading. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
Danish officials are considering a ban on public Islamic calls to prayer, citing cultural concerns and sparking debate over religious freedom. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by WOWT, a Chinese national arrested at a New York airport after taking unauthorized pictures of aircraft at Offutt Air Force Base has been sentenced. Tianuri Liang pleaded guilty to photographing defense installations and received 1 year of supervised release on June 18th. Prosecutors said Liang took photos of aircraft at Offutt on March 31st without approval. He was arrested on April 7th at John F. Kennedy International Airport while preparing to board a flight to Europe. Investigators found multiple photos of planes at Offutt Air Base on his devices. Officials said Liang never gained access to the base itself. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
In Major League Baseball, Junior Caminero hit 3 home runs as the Rays beat the Royals 13-2. Pirates smoked the Mariners 5-1. A's beat the Giants in San Francisco 9-6. Red Sox double up the Yankees 6-3. Texas held off Toronto 6-5. The Phillies hit a go-ahead home run in the ninth inning for the third straight game as they doubled up the Nationals 10-5, and the Cubs dropped the Mets 4-3. The Mets also play second baseman Marcus Semien on the 10-day injured list with a strained left hip flexor. The WNBA suspended Phoenix Alyssa Thomas for one game after recklessly making contest with her fist to the throat area of Indiana's Caitlin Clark on Wednesday's game. Thomas also retroactively issued a flagrant foul 2 penalty. The United States finished group play, dropping the match 3-2 to Turkey. Ashton Trusty and Sebastian Berhalter scored. Bosnia in the knockout round up next.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Highs level off around 77. Today, under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the southeast, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, 63. Highs around 83. Tomorrow, cloudy skies. Sunny skies Sunday with daytime highs approaching 95. 89 Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
When someone asks me, when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Janet Lawhorn,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors. We can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help you keep on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:07. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Honestly, it feels amazing out this morning. 58 degrees outside. It's under a cloudy sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 30.01. Humidity 90%. In the last 24 hours, 1,600 of received precipitation, bumping our precip for this month up to 3 inches and 95 hundredths. A high yesterday of 69 with an overnight low of 57.
All right, Jack, question for you. This is one maybe Brent and I have been talking about, been thinking about asking you this. We might have mentioned it before, but let's just say later this summer when you're outside and it's one of those real hot, muggy mornings, mid to late July, early August, and there's no wind at all, and it's like already 86 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. Is it going to be just wonderful out there, or how are you going to describe that?
That's a good question, Dave. I might have to think about that myself.
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
I like your attitude. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right. We'll be right back with more of The Breakfast Show. First, these words.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith of the Palmer Monument Company. You already know about the advantages of pre-selecting your family memorial. Now there's yet another good reason to come and see us today. For the entire month of June, with a coupon from the newspaper, you'll receive additional savings off our already sale prices. We'll assist you in selecting the stone, the inscription, and the artwork, and we'll save you money too. Come see us during the After Memorial Day sale at the Palmer Monument Company in Broken Bow and Lexington.
When the job is big, you need equipment you can count on. And K&K Backhoe's ready to roll. From septic system installation and pumping and lot grading, water and sewer lines, basement excavation, concrete removal, dozer work, dirt hauling, and snow removal, K&K Backhoe has the experience and equipment to get the job done right. Need materials? They offer mud rock, gravel, crushed concrete, and fill dirt. Whether you're starting a project or finishing one, call K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow today at 872-2547. That's 872-2547 for K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow. 9 past the hour of 8. Brent.
Yes, Dave.
Jeremy does a great job with remotes, and he
does,
going to do
yes.
another one, but he really dives into the fireworks stands.
He does,
He's
yes.
a firework guy, more so than you and I.
Yeah.
So
he loves his fireworks.
He really does. So he is at Loud and Proud Fireworks, and we're going to go to Loud and Proud and find out what they have on the shelves.
Okay.
Right after these words.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
It's the best start to my day.
Your big dreams deserve small town service, and that's what you'll get at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From new home builds to remodels, including quartz, granite, and cabinetry, their team works alongside of you every step of the way. Need ag supplies like fencing wire, posts, or tanks? They have them, and in a full line of quality Benjamin Moore paints and delivery, and you're set. Visit Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 or Saturdays 8 to noon, and see the difference local makes at Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
It's summer in Nebraska, and that means Agland ATV's customers are eager to get outside, chase new adventures, and make the most of longer days, making it the perfect time to fuel excitement with the new off-road vehicle. Agland ATV has the Polaris machines that are built to power through dusty trails, tackle summer tasks, and take you on those spontaneous weekend escapes. So get out now to enjoy every moment of the season, off-road, with Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
All right, 11 past the hour of 8. I think it would only be appropriate if our sports guy would do the intro for Loud and Proud to send it to Jeremy.
Okay. Next up on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, we're going to take you live to Loud and Proud Fireworks with our own Jeremy Shipe, who's on the scene.
All right, I think that was my intro. Thank you very much, Brent. Yeah, we are here at Loud and Proud in Broken Bow, and we've got Tori to talk to us, and we're going to get started on the side with all the big stuff and then work our way down the trailer and show you folks all of the awesome stuff that you can come and shop. First of all, good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming.
Tell us about your hours when people can come and shop, and then we'll kind of talk about the shopping experience.
Yeah, so we are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for sure, sometimes 11. We can sell to 11. It just kind of depends how busy we are at night. From now until the 4th. And from now until the 4th, you can light fireworks off until 11 p.m. And then on the 4th, I believe it's midnight.
Yeah, I just put that together, so you're right, and you've got a good variety of things that people can send into the air or enjoy on the ground. We're here on the end with all of the artillery shells. My first question is always, which one do you think is the loudest?
The loudest? Well, it's going to be either this Thriller canister shell up here or the Joker. Those are two very nice shells that Jeff brought in this year. Top of the line. Probably hard to find these brands anywhere else in the Midwest.
Okay, very good. So top right, folks, when you come in and do your shopping. But you've got a lot of artillery shells. You always cover at least this end shelf, but they even spill over onto this side a little bit. Talk about what you know about a couple of these.
Yeah, so these, this Breaking My Ball up here, it's a very nice ball shell. When it goes off in the air, it creates a nice spherical effect in the air. So it's a very nice, very pretty shell.
Okay.
And then we get into our canisters, our canister artillery over here. And, you know, there's a spot for every price point, for every person. Whatever you're looking for, we probably have it down here. So just a ton to look at, a ton of variety, and yeah.
And then we look over at some of the cakes and things like that. Bigger ones kind of up on top of the shelf, but you've got a lot of, I always talk about, you can't just judge a book by its cover as far as the size of it. I mean, these are 500 grams, a lot of these.
Yep, so we start with our 500 grams down here, and, you know, we have zipper cakes up top. We got some finale cakes for the end of the night you can take home, and if when you're done with your party, you know, light this off, step back, and you have, you know, a show in a box is what we like to call it. So
and these are really good options if people don't want to load artillery shells all night.
Absolutely.
You get 24 shots of, a lot of the time, artillery shell size, and those could just continue on for a couple of minutes and you get to enjoy them. And
if you're feeling really crazy, sit 2 of them out there, light them at the same time, and really get after it.
Yep, and we have fuse. You know, some people like to buy multiple cakes, string them together, light one fuse, and then multiple cakes will go off.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Lots of 500 grams for you folks to check out. Do you have a favorite? I always ask people their favorite.
You know, one of my favorites is this Spawn Kill right here. It's actually a 350 gram cake, but it rivals some of the 500 gram cakes. You know, this Kernel Popper right here, 31 shot, has a lot of cool effects.
And I like the variety of brands that you have as well, because a lot of places you go, they've got one brand in particular they have to sell or stick to, or they have more of that one than other ones. I'm seeing a lot of different, I don't even know how you'd begin to guess how many different brands you have in here, but it's a lot.
That's kind of Jeff's department, and I can let him touch base on that. But yes, we go to several different distributors. Jeff handpicks out everything you see in here. A lot of different brands, a lot of different, just variety in general.
Okay. Jeff, I'll ask you a couple of questions. We'll have Tina turn around. Talk about choosing the fireworks and just how you do it. How in the world do you, because there's thousands of fireworks that exist in the world, and you've got to fit them all in this trailer. Mm-hmm. How do you go about that process?
I think I just go off it by what I like. If you grow up a firework kid, you know what you like, you know what you don't like. You watch, I hate to admit it, but thousands of hours of firework videos on YouTube. I mean, that's how it starts, and then you can go to different shows and demos for all the distributors. They offer lots of amenities to come see these products, and we take advantage of those as much as we can to try to get the best stuff in here.
In another life, I feel like you were meant to be one of those YouTubers that lives in Arizona and goes out in the middle of the desert and has 85 fireworks, and then they just light them all off in the middle of the day to see what they do.
We've done things close to that, honestly. Yeah? I mean, we're not in the middle of the desert, but we have been known to go to a few pastures and do our own demos by ourselves. That's for sure.
Okay, great. Talk about the middle part of the trailer here, if you would. Okay. These are kind of some of the quote-unquote smaller things, but a lot of bang for your buck in this area of the trailer, I'm sure.
So Tori kind of touched on the 500 grams, I think, and the zipper cakes and artillery shells. You know, we've got some new products here, some new brands. Pyro Diablo, we've been really, really impressed with. We have 4 different cakes that are 200 grams, 9 shots. Lower the shot count, the bigger the break. These Retrosaurus, Mr. Rex, Spinosaurus, and T-Rex have been really, really impressive. Happy with those. We've been selling a ton of them, you know, and some things are just noise, jaw dropper, burnout, all sorts of different color. This one's new this year. It's a double pack from Window, which we are huge fans of, Whirlwind Romance. If you come in, we can show you videos of anything that you see, any effects, and one thing in particular for Toy Story fans, we found a cake this year. We actually had it last year, and we've been selling a ton of these. Any Toy Story fans know that Toy Story's coming out with Toy Story 5, I think. So we have a 200 gram Woody cake as well as a 500 gram Toys cake that are themed for Toy Story this year. So
very cool.
We've been noticing that, and we've had a lot of fun with it.
And a lot of the time they start putting these fireworks together way in advance to have production done, so they knew Toy Story was going to be coming out around this time.
Exactly.
This genius marketing, isn't it?
They're very good at it. They get very creative, and flipping over here from the 200s, talking about looking ahead. I mean, they've got all sorts of stuff. They have Pokemon fountains. One of my favorites is Game On. We have a large and a mini. The Minions, which is becoming very popular. Evil One Dave, I think everyone has those right now. These dinosaurs are brand new. You can hold these like so and light the end, and it's a really fun fountain. The creativity with the designs for fireworks the last 3 or 4 years have just exploded, and we love it.
Yeah, you've got a good variety here.
We try to, yeah.
There's one that looks like a hamburger, folks. There's one that hamburger. There's one that looks like a can of Mountain Dew. There's entire soccer balls sitting on the shelf. There's the snow cone. I know people like that. That's a fountain, isn't it?
Yep. Snow cone, we've had that one for 5 years, and that's one of the favorites. Everyone loves the window snow cone. We bring that in every year.
And then down on this end, looks like we've got parachutes, and then the Saturn missiles and things like that, and then firecrackers, kind of some of these smaller
novelty things that you can buy a bunch of for the kids, and then they can just entertain themselves all day for not much money.
Absolutely. Once you kind of keep on walking past the fountains and the firecrackers, we get into our brand new huge novelty section. So we have over 24 slots of novelties ranging from $3 and under. So you can come in here and get a full sack stacked with fountains and firecrackers and Roman candles, killer bees, everything for the whole day within a reasonable $20 to $25 budget. We tried really hard to have an enormous novelty section that's reasonably priced and not inflated with high prices of fireworks, and I think we succeeded this year. There's going to be a lot of good things in here for little kids for the day.
Well, and my eyes immediately go to this roll of 500 Black Cats for $8.
That's right.
That's pretty good. You can't
Everyone
beat
knows
that.
Black Cat. That's a name brand, been around forever, and we always carry Black Cat firecrackers.
And these are really good things to add when you're buying, folks, right? When you get up here to the register and pick up your fuse and things like that. Don't forget punks. And these little things are good things to kind of fit in between the bigger fireworks and just kind of see what they do for not much money. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. A lot of fun for a sack for $25. You can kind of, it's a driveway time killer, we always say. Parents want a nice big sack for kids to go enjoy themselves safely in the driveway for 1 or 2 hours, and we can happily provide that. We have tons of novelties here. Come check them out.
And I know you guys were talking before we went on the air. You've got a deal going on with El Nopalito. Tell me a little bit about that.
So when you go into El Nopalito's new location and get their drinks or snacks or anything that they provide, with their receipt, when you come into Loud and Proud Fireworks, you get 10% off your order, and vice versa. When you get a receipt from Loud and Proud Fireworks, you get 10% off in their brand new location on Highway 2. And we think it's going to be a really good thing for both businesses to kind of get in and check out what each other has to offer, and we hope people take advantage of it.
And I really know they've been working hard to move locations.
Right.
I think they were closing for a few days and doing all of the movement of their shelves and everything in that short amount of time. And they're having an open house Monday 4 to 6. So if you folks want to take advantage of that, that's a wonderful time to do that.
Absolutely.
Tori, I'll come back over to you. If you're hearing wind, folks, it's not because we're outside and in the wind. It's because it's so comfortable in here. We have 3 fans in here blowing nice, cool air down on top of us. It's an air-conditioned trailer. You really offer a comfortable shopping experience for people.
Yeah, so our first couple of years, we had a rental trailer that we used, and we just decided it's too hot. It's not comfortable for us. It's not comfortable for shoppers. So we just wanted to create an experience that was, comfortable to shop in, fun to be in. We've got speakers, if you come in here, we'll be playing music, and we keep it cool in here. We offer free drinks to our customers, free water. So we just want you to enjoy yourself.
All great. You like to be comfortable when you're shopping for food, so why not for fireworks?
Yep.
Talk about the other partnerships that you have made and the other things that people can help benefit when they shop with you.
Yeah, so we've partnered up with Broken Bow Volunteer Fire Department as well as the Lions Club. And so what we did this last year, and this is year number 3. But last year what we had done was we placed stickers on various items throughout the trailer, and you'll see them as you walk through. There will be a little lion's head or a picture of a fire department sticker. And if you buy those products, the proceeds from those products, what we will do is we will turn around and donate that to the fire department and the Lions Club. This is year number 3, like I said, and so far we've been able to raise and donate to them a little over $10,000.
Wow. That's awesome. Yep. And that's an awesome thing to do. So look for those. I see one right behind you. There's the lion head right there. So
right here.
When you're coming in and shopping, look for those. And, maybe you buy a couple extra, knowing that you're helping out those awesome things. The Lions Club, you can't even begin to make a list of the wonderful things they do throughout the area. And the fire department, gosh, you're supporting their fireworks show. And, hey, if making their fireworks show a little bit easier to pay for is the result, I think they've certainly earned it with all that they've had going on over the last year.
Yeah, they do. They've had a busy year, and so we just want to help them out as much as we can. And then the Lions Club, I believe they were nominated nonprofit of the year by the chamber here recently too.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that they do just a ton of amazing things for people in the community.
Good variety again this year, folks. Tori, is there anything we didn't talk about that you want to let people know about? The big thing is just come in and check it out yourself, right?
Come in, check it out. Yep. If you have any questions, ask either Jeff or I. We can pull videos up for you. I guarantee we have something in here. No matter what you're looking for, I'm sure we have it. And again, and just to reiterate what Jeff said, El Nopalito, the receipt for receipt. So if you bring the receipt in, 10% off, and vice versa. So.
Okay. Opportunity to go see their new location and then come here and do some shopping and save. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. From Loud and Proud Fireworks, come on over. It's right across the street from the downtown Trotters. It's in the Godwin's parking lot right here in the middle of Broken Bow. So come and do your fireworks shopping here in Broken Bow. Back to you, Dave.
Everyday products, items your home often has on hand at any time. Barney Pharmacy has great savings waiting on them throughout the store. Leda brand hydrocortisone cream or ointments are $2.99. Colgate Optic White whitening mouthwashes $4.49. Or pick up Advanced toothpaste, Icy Fresh or Sparkling for $6.29. Metamucil powder is $19.99, while 72 count fiber gummies are $16.49. Barbasol shaving cream cans are $2.49, and lightly scented 80 count baby wipes are $2.29. Visit Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
At BD, they are advancing the world of health. As a global medical technology company, BD is dedicated to improving medical discovery, diagnostics, and care. From developing innovative devices to creating safer solutions for patients and healthcare workers, they stand for quality, safety, and progress in healthcare. Every day, their team works to make a difference, helping people live healthy lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
Power Solutions is your one-stop diesel shop. Efficient and reliable work you can count on. From fixing major breakdowns to simple repairs or picking up parts needed. Power Solutions is here to keep your diesel pickups and trucks on the road. From in-house repairs to field calls, they are here supporting our local area. Power Solutions, located 2 miles east of Broken Bow, Nebraska on Highway 2. 308-872-5522.
8:27 is your breakfast show time. Thanks for listening. Few things we're going to tell you about. We have more guests coming in the studio, and we're also going to be having a live broadcast from Ansley for the Muddy Creek celebration coming up this weekend. We'll find out more details about that. Jeremy is headed now to Ansley from the Loud and Proud Fireworks stand, so he'll get to Ansley, get hooked up. In the meantime, we have plenty of things to talk about, and we're going to be visiting also with the Myrna Rural Fire Board members here in just a little bit about some activities they have going on. Want to let you know, too, that the Becton Dickinson walk-in interviews continue here in Broken Bow. They'll be hosting a walk-in interview on Wednesdays from 3 until 4. Potential candidates can park in the visitor parking lot or in the parking lot across the street. You can enter through the glass door. That's the entrance with the stairs, and you'll be greeted there in the front lobby on Wednesdays until further notice. Walk-in interviews at BD in Broken Bow.
Off-Broadway in Broken Bow offers exceptional assisted and independent living, plus a great move-in special and a referral bonus. Staff can help with housekeeping, medication management, and meals, taking the burden off your shoulders. Off-Broadway is there 24/7 if you need them, giving you peace of mind while still maintaining your independence. And what's really neat is recently they have created different levels of care, and so you are free to come and go as you please. Let them handle the cooking and the cleaning so you can spend more time doing what you love. No yard work, and boy, in the wintertime, you don't have to worry about snow scooping. Just comfort, community, and convenience. Enjoy a full schedule of activities as well to keep you engaged and entertained, along with a friendly staff that is sure to brighten your day. So come take a look around and see all they have to offer at Off-Broadway, where they would love to welcome you through their doors.
All right. Looks like we are ready to go with our next interviews with the Myrna Rural Fire Board. So we'll take a time out, get everybody in here so we can learn more about the activities there.
Is nagging back pain or neck stiffness holding you back? At Thompson Chiropractic, Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
Attention truck buyers, 0% is back, and it's back for the whole month of June. That's right, at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow, get 0% financing for up to 60 months with approved credit on select 2026 Silverado and Ram 1500 crew cabs. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your truck, this is it. Don't forget, every qualifying vehicle comes back by the Gateway Motors lifetime powertrain warranty. Stop by Gateway Motors in Broken Bow and get pre-approved in minutes or call 872-6881. But hurry, inventory is limited and these trucks won't sit around for long. With approved credit, select models only. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends June 30th or while supplies last.
Nebraska State Bank invites you to capture the beauty right outside your door. Introducing Nature's Full Spectrum Photo Contest. From Memorial Day through 4th of July, submit your best photo taken right here in the county, no matter what season they were captured. Winning photos earn $100, chosen by a committee of Nebraska State Bank employees. Visit nesb.bank or stop by your local NSB branch to get started. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Great Scott! Don't get left behind. Check out the station calendar at sandhillsexpress.com. From your favorite shows on KCNI and KBBN to live local sports, the station calendar keeps you in the know on everything hitting the airwaves. Never miss a game. Never miss a show. Head to sandhillsexpress.com and click on the station calendar, your one-stop guide to what's playing on your favorite stations.
8:32 breakfast show time, and we are all set, ready to go for our next interview. And I should make a correction. This is the Myrna Fire Department, not the board, and the guys kind of wanted me to correct that before we got too far into things here. Thanks, guys. Would you guys introduce yourselves for us?
Justin Potter.
Craig Luth.
Mike Bales.
All right, Mike. You guys, thanks for coming in. A couple things we want to talk about. You've got some things going on, some fundraisers right now, so jump right in and tell everybody what's going on.
One of our main ones is our fireworks stands. We sell fireworks every year. Mike usually takes time off to run that for us during those 10 days. Like he can talk kind of what about.
Yeah, Dave. I was telling you, I take the time off for this. I was supposed to be working today, but kind of my little break every year, and we start selling. We'll open up at 10. We go till 9 or 10 at night. All 10 days. We started yesterday. We'll go through the 4th. Now on the 4th, state law will allow us to go till midnight, so we'll probably go till whenever. We do have our big fireworks display show that night that we'll do, so there'll be a little break in there. But a lot of the same stuff we've had over the last few years, and a whole bunch of new stuff to help celebrate America's 250th this year.
Yes, big
so
year.
Come up and buy some stuff and help you celebrate. I know, even though we've got a lot of much-needed moisture out here lately, it's still dry, so if you're not comfortable with buying fireworks, I'm not going to encourage you to come by, but feel free to if you want. We'll be there. I'm sure as soon as I'm done here, give me a little time, I'll have to go get ready, and then I'll go up and I'll probably just open up. So.
Okay. And you might have mentioned it, but I want to make sure that at the fire hall, is that where the sales take place?
Yes.
Okay.
We're at the fire hall. We're also selling raffle tickets up there too for our raffle that we're doing.
Okay.
So I'll sell you either one.
All right.
And then other people will be up there in and out here and there, but I'll be up there all day. So.
Mike, you mentioned you do this every year. How long have you been doing the fireworks?
I sat there the other day and kind of thought back. I think I started selling fireworks about 20 years ago, before I was officially legally on the fire department.
Okay.
Been on the department about 18 years, and I think we started in about that was in 2008, and I think we started selling fireworks about 2006.
Yeah. In that 20 years, it seems like for us who are listening to fireworks, they've gotten louder in 20 years.
Yeah, to a point. I mean, there's some things that, when we first started that weren't legal that they've legalized over the years. Bottle rockets being the biggest one. Mm-hmm. They legalized those about 5 years ago, and, when I was a kid, you couldn't buy them, but you can now.
Yeah.
There's not very much anymore out there that's still illegal, but there are a couple of little things.
Yeah, I think I've a list back here on some things. Sometimes different communities set up rules on the parachute types and that sort of thing.
And then the state allows those 10 days to sell, but then communities are allowed to narrow that even further.
Yeah.
So you can sell like 7 days. There's places that do 2 days, and then there's some that just say no, they can't do it at all.
Yeah. And large communities might give you 1 day or no, right?
Lincoln, Omaha, I think they do like the 3rd and 4th is kind of my understanding last I knew.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thanks for doing that, and I'm sure the money will be used in a fashion that will help the community.
Yes.
So
Community things for us in the department that we need or see that we maybe be beneficial. And
okay, all right. It's good to see you, Mike.
Good to see you.
Brent.
Yes, Dave.
I want you to take care of this next section of the show because
wow.
you just mentioned to me a little bit ago you would love to have a new grill.
I would actually, yes. And I've been looking at the poster for this raffle, and I see the grill I want, and I think they're raffling one off. So let's transition to that, guys. Talk a little bit about your raffle and some of the amazing prizes that you're giving away through this. How do people get involved?
So just contact a member of the fire department. Usually they'll have tickets or stop by the fire hall, and Mike has a big roll of tickets. It'd be really cool if those were all sold out. So we had to buy new tickets for next year. But the raffle, we kind of changed it a little bit over the years and kind of added and kind of just used different products and stuff. So it usually goes really, really well. Craig's kind of head of that committee, getting our prizes, and I'll let him talk to you about that.
Yeah, what are you raffling off this year?
This year, the grand prize is a bad boy 42-inch zero-turn mower, and that that comes from Cordell's Sales and Service over at Elgin. Wonderful facility and a full service on them too.
Mm-hmm.
And then for second place, we're giving away a Blackstone griddle and a cooler, an Arctic cooler that goes along with it. So both prizes are really great prizes. The griddle is one of the compact portable ones, so it folds up. One person can load it in the back of a vehicle if you want to, or for storage. I think it's a 27-inch is what it is, and we worked pretty hard trying to figure out something that would appeal to a lot of different people.
Yeah. Well, I think you hit on two things that would be appealing to anybody, I would think. Cost for tickets, did I see $10?
Yeah. $10
ticket?
a ticket.
Okay, well, just a minute here. Just let me see when I do have a 10.
All right.
Can I get one?
Yes.
There you go, boys.
We'll give it to Mike, and he can get your
right.
ticket filled out for you.
Thank you, my man.
And all we'll need is your name and your phone number.
Okay. I'll write that down. Make sure you have it.
To Mike. So.
All right.
And one thing that's really nice to add is even with our fireworks and our raffles, this is all done by firemen, and it is 100% going to us, and it's going to the gear, equipment that we need throughout the year. There's always expenses with it, so it's kind of nice to see the support from all over the community that supports us on this.
Yeah. You kind of lead me right into my next question. I was going to ask you if you could just kind of share some of the things you've been able to do through these fundraising efforts in the past, and how important these funds are to helping the fire department out.
Yeah, just like Craig said, we get equipment and gear, and we've upgraded some stuff on trucks, and we just kind of like to be able to raise that money so we can do it ourselves when we see an improvement or see a need. We're taxpayer funded really by the rural board, but if we can go out there and get stuff ourselves and show our community that we're putting out an effort to do a lot ourselves, then that really gives their support,
Yeah.
And, we got a lot of good equipment, but it takes money to get that equipment. So we just fundraise, and this is our biggest fundraiser. So we kind of take a lot of pride in this part of the year. So.
Yeah. Now, I heard you guys are putting on a fireworks display on the 4th?
Yep. Yep, on the night of the 4th. So it'll be, usually we do it whenever Heritage Days is.
Oh, okay.
On that Saturday. So the area is welcome to come watch that display. It's pretty good. I haven't got to sit back and watch it because I usually help light, but
I'm sure,
I hear it's really, really well, you know. So that's another thing we take a lot of pride in and have a lot of fun.
You're doing the watermelon feed
and we
too?
also do the watermelon feed before that at the baseball fields. So come out and get you some watermelon.
That'll start at about 8.
Okay.
The feed will start at about 8. So
Great. I've got to ask this of you guys. I mean, we love fireworks over the 4th, but I know we've gotten some precipitation recently, but still need to be careful, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be safe with it. Even, you know, don't hold on to them too long because that causes accidents, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just be cautious and safe. And, you know, the kids are supposed to do it with parent supervision. So that's always the key, too. So
yeah.
Have a bucket of water nearby or a hose or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are there other things regarding the raffle or anything we've talked about up to this point that you wanted to mention that maybe we haven't asked you about yet?
Not that I can think of.
Okay,
So
all right.
It'd be really cool if we sold out of all of our fireworks. We were pretty close last year, but if we sold out of all of them, that would be amazing.
That'd be great. Real quick, Justin, can you update us? I know you were here earlier in the month talking about training sessions and so forth. You have, I think, coming up Monday, June 29th, there's one here in Broken Bow. And
you just had your informational
Yeah, we
meeting,
had our
right?
informational meetings for the EMT class for the college. That Monday you're talking about is Broken Bow's quarterly training that they have. But yep, we finished up with our informational meetings. Had pretty good turnout. So I guess I just encourage if anybody's interested, go to the college or get online and register, and then we'll just plan on starting that August 19th. Sounds like that first class, no matter where you're from, is going to be here in Broken Bow. So
thanks for clearing that up for me. Mike, Brent's my neighbor, and we're not competitive really, but I wouldn't mind if I won the Blackstone Grill. So because then I could have Brent come over and cook up some eggs on my.
I'll be sure both your names get in.
All right,
so
thanks, Mike.
Well,
maybe name and phone number and
win the mower, and you win the grill, and you can cook him supper when he's done mowing your yard. How
you go?
And after I send him the bill.
That's right.
Hey guys, thanks. I hope people will come and buy everything you have at the fireworks stand and stop and see Mike and put a lot of money towards all the things you do. Certainly, this year is a good reminder of how much we need you guys when we've had the dry spell that we had and structures and so forth, whatever the case may be. You do dangerous work, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll take a time out with these words on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Why drive and spend your hard-earned money on gas when unbeatable low prices are available right here at Lines Appliance? Right now, dishwashers, refrigerators, and freezers are all specially priced and will continue until this inventory is gone. Like a Mana washer dryer pairs, $4.25 each or $8.50 for the set. Talk to Preston or Brent at Lines Appliance and get these quality appliances on the way to your home. Delivery and setup are available. It's never been easier. If service is what you need, they'll fix it up quick and right. Lines Appliance, 720 South C Street, Broken Bow.
3 locations, all ready to serve you. Visit the Secret Garden in Broken Bow with hours Monday through Saturday featuring breakfast, lunch, and great drink options with $5 drinks after 5 and daily drink specials. They close each day at 6:30. Outside of Myrna, the Secret Garden continues their hours of being open every Friday and Saturday. Grab a $5 lunch and shop while you're there. You can also find the Secret Garden at Market on the Square in Broken Bow each Thursday with a delicious menu. Make sure to follow the Secret Garden on Facebook.
No matter the season, having the right bank makes all the difference. At Burning Bank, we offer the tools and support you need. From checking and savings to personalized service you can count on. We are here to help you manage today and plan for tomorrow. Stop by our Broken Bow location and see how we can help you move forward with confidence. Burning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
8:44, almost 8:45. We still have plenty of things to tell you about, and we also will be having that live broadcast from Ansley this morning to learn more about all the things that you can take the family to, take yourself to, Ansley and enjoy all the family fun they have lined up for you. So we'll learn more about that this morning. In the meantime, we want to talk a little bit about the Circle V Stitch-N Post, because this time of year there's plenty of things going on, as we just mentioned. And if there's festivals down the road that are ahead of you in your communities and you need some personalized shirts or maybe just something about your community, your club, you can have it done at Circle V Stitch-N Post. They make things look really great with those logos that pop out and stitch, shirts, hoodies, hats, pretty much anything. And Velma will also, of course, take care of those letter jackets going into next school year as well. So stop and ask her about that or give her a call. We'll give you the number in a moment. She also creates really special embroidered gifts like throws for weddings, memorials, or those meaningful moments you want to remember. And be sure and ask about the cowhide coasters and rugs and table runners, each one customized just for you. Support local and turn your ideas into something you're going to love. Give Velma a call at Circle V Stitch-N Post. Here's the number, 308-872-6173. Leave her a message and she'll get back to you.
Hey, the Sumner Saddle Club is inviting you to their thrilling Sumner Rodeo happening July 3rd and 4th. Steer wrestling, barebacks, bull riding, calf tying, ranch bronc, team roping, barrel racing, ladies breakaway, saddle bronc, and even kids steer riding. It's all taking place during the Sumner Rodeo July 3rd and 4th. Showtime July 3rd, 7:30. July 4th, it'll be an afternoon performance at 1:30. So bring the whole family and cheer on your favorites. Adults just $15, children 6 to 12 only $5. Don't miss the rodeo that keeps the 4th wild. The Sumner Rodeo July 3rd and 4th. Also, speaking of Sumner, of course, they got a lot of great activities going on over that 4th of July holiday weekend. The Sumner Parade is July 4th at 10:30. It's one of the biggest around. The theme is honoring our past, celebrating our future. Activities throughout the day in Sumner, even a hot dog eating contest at 5, and then they'll shoot off the fireworks at dusk to end the day. So join them in Sumner for the 4th of July and all weekend for fun activities in Sumner.
Some jobs are open at the Department of Transportation. They're looking for a highway maintenance worker to join the team in Ansley, and they had listed here as a highway maintenance worker senior. And you might find out more about that at statejobs.nebraska.gov. At the Nebraska Department of Transportation, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. And they provide training and career development, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, a work-life balance, and comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. An online state application is required and must be completed. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. You also find this information on the Sand Hills Express employment page.
With the 4th of July quickly approaching, and especially with it happening over the weekend this year, with the 4th being on a Saturday, I'm sure many of you will be putting together 4th of July celebrations at your residence, having friends and family come over. And when you do that, you might need some refreshments. Well, the Whiskey Barrel is ready to serve you. Of course, they always remind you, drink responsibly, but they'll have all of your favorites and be ready to serve you for the 4th of July or for any event that you might have coming up.
Thank you very much. Well, we're not only looking at the celebrations this weekend, we're looking a little further down the road. This is going to be a big weekend, the 4th of July weekend. Appropriately lands on Saturday, 4th of July on a Saturday, so that's really going to hook up nicely with the 250th birthday celebration of the United States of America. And Oconto wants to throw a big party. They're having an Independence Day celebration on July 4th, sponsored by the American Legion Post 250 and Auxiliary. To begin with, they'll have a cornhole tournament at 9 o'clock on that morning. Get a hold of Jeff Eggleston at 870-4381. Also, you can call 870-0107, and they're going to be playing right by the bleachers on Main Street there in Oconto starting at 9 a.m. At 10 a.m., the parade lines up at the school's ball field, and you can call 880, I'll give you the whole number, 308-880-0610. And they'll have information about the parade if you need information about it. Otherwise, just show up, line up, and they'll get you in the parade. The parade starts at 11 a.m., and the theme is 250 Years Independence Day. They'll also have their free will donation lunch at noon at the community building following the parade. And they have a big grill outside. They cook up hamburgers, and they have some wonderful food there. And it's all free will donation. At 1 o'clock, they'll have critter races, including turtles, toads, and salamanders. So bring your critter for prizes, sponsored by Security First Bank in Callaway. At 2 o'clock, good old-fashioned 4th of July games, including races, egg toss, and balloon toss, with cash prizes awarded. It's all taking place at Ocano. And also they're having an open house that day at the library. They've fixed things up a little bit. You can stop in and take a look around. They're going to have cookies and drinks there, going to sell some T-shirts. So that's all taking place as well in Ocano on July 4th.
Kaboomer's fireworks stand is open. They are back in the Pleasure Lanes parking lot in Broken Bow again this year, and they can't wait to help you get ready for the 4th of July. A portion of their sales will be donated to the Lions Club again this year, so watch for your Kaboomers flyer in the mail and take advantage of their special coupons in the mailer. You'll find Kaboomers on East Highway 2 in the Pleasure Lanes parking lot here in Broken Bow.
We'll take a time out. We'll be right back.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
America turns 250 this year, and there's no better time to celebrate our nation's history than with a sky full of fireworks. Visit Loud and Proud Fireworks east of the downtown Trotters location in Broken Bow or at Longhorn Lanes in Burwell. Look for the red, white, and blue trailer filled with everything from sparklers and snappers to the biggest booms in the sky. Plus, a portion of sales benefit the Broken Bow Lions Club and the Broken Bow Fire Department. Loud and Proud Fireworks, where all mullets are welcome.
As America celebrates 250 years, we are celebrating the people who make our communities great. It's Red, White, and You.
We're recognizing local legends, including individuals, teachers, volunteers, first responders, businesses, organizations, and groups who make a difference right here at home.
If you know someone who deserves to be recognized, nominate them today. Visit the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com and tell us about them. Red, White, and You is brought to you by
Dairy Queen, Thompson Chiropractic, Power Solutions, Evans Feed Company, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Palmer Monument, the Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics, Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique, Lines Appliance, and Ridgeline Exteriors.
Oh, Brent, I don't know about you. Sometimes when you're ready for supper at night, you say, you know what? I just like some popcorn. And when you do that, the popcorn is delicious, and you enjoy it. But you sometimes wake up the next day a little hungry. Do you know where I can get some breakfast?
I do. I know the perfect spot. It's a place that people have been going to breakfast for a long time. The Tumbleweed. It's open 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily for dine-in. And speaking of breakfast, don't forget Monday through Friday, you'll find delicious breakfast items ready to go. Things like burritos, sandwiches, cinnamon rolls, biscuits and gravy and more. They do that Monday through Friday from 6 to 11 a.m. So drive through and grab a quick breakfast to go Monday through Friday at the Tumbleweed Cafe. Every Monday through Friday, they also have homemade lunch specials, so make sure you check those out. And then on Sundays, of course, you can enjoy their delicious noon buffet from 11 until 2. And don't forget, they also make pre-made casseroles ready to go home and pop in the oven for those busy nights. And, of course, now attached to the Tumbleweed Cafe, don't forget about Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill. Monday through Saturday, open on the west side of the Tumbleweed. Stop in and grab some great food to enjoy. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 to 10. Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, where Carmen says the grill is on until she walks out the door.
Today, if you're having a birthday, you're going to be celebrating with quite a few different celebrities, including Billy Davis Jr., 88 years young today, lead singer of The Fifth Dimension. Oh, you remember that group or not?
I don't.
Okay, that was probably a little before your time.
Before my time?
Way
yeah.
before your time. Also, The Clash, Mick Jones, lead singer and guitarist. He's 71 today. And let's see, I had another one. Gretchen Wilson, country singer. Of course, she's the redneck woman. She's 53 today. And Chris Isaac, singer who I always thought sounded a little bit like some of the, Pretty Woman. He did Pretty Woman.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I thought he always had a little bit of a Roy Orbison vibe to him. Yeah.
This one, not so much, but this is going to be in honor of his birthday today. Chris Isaac is 70 today, and this was a big hit for him on the radio.
protections, while dissenting justices argue the case centered on private property rights. Hawaii officials are reviewing the decision. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
In Major League Baseball, Junior Caminero hit 3 home runs as the Rays beat the Royals 13-2. Pirates smoked the Mariners 5-1. A's beat the Giants in San Francisco 9-6. Red Sox double up the Yankees 6-3. Texas held off Toronto 6-5. The Phillies hit a go-ahead home run in the 9th inning for the 3rd straight game as they doubled up the Nationals 10-5, and the Cubs dropped the Mets 4-3. The Mets also play second baseman Marcus Semien on the 10-day injured list with a strained left hip flexor. The WNBA suspended Phoenix Alyssa Thomas for 1 game after recklessly making contact with her fist to the throat area of Indiana's Caitlin Clark on Wednesday's game. Thomas also retroactively issued a flagrant foul 2 penalty. The United States finished group play, dropping the match 3-2 to Turkey. Ashton Trusty and Sebastian Berhalter scored. Bosnia in the knockout round up next.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Highs level off around 77. Today, under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the southeast, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, 63. Highs around 83. Tomorrow, cloudy skies. Sunny skies Sunday with daytime highs approaching 95. 89 Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
For over 100 years, Winquist Incorporated has been your local family-owned connection for quality automotive parts. The right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and more are ready to go home with you. Order online, swing by on Highway 2 in Broken Bow, or call. They look forward to serving you at Winquist Incorporated, your local Napa Auto Parts stop in Broken Bow.
9:02, 59 degrees under a cloudy sky. Wind's not a factor so far today. Pretty much calm. Barometric pressure steady right now at 30.01. Humidity is a bit high at 90%. A cool day yesterday, a high of 69 with an overnight low of 57. And Jack recorded 16 hundredths this morning as of 7 o'clock. Puts us all the way up to 3 inches and 95 hundredths for the month here at the KCNI KBBN studios. Now, I would say that we've had some showers here of late that are what we would call patchy. Somebody gets 10 hundredths, the other folks not very far away maybe get nothing or 2 or 3 hundredths. So it's going to vary a little bit, but generally we're hoping everybody out there got enough rain in June to kind of turn things around for the time being. Now it's going to get warm. The forecast is talking about getting into the 90 category next week. After all, it is almost July.
It is that. Yes.
So it will dry things out a little bit. All right, we are going to take a break. We'll be back. I think Brent has another live read or two here for you, so stay tuned.
Summer fencing or water projects on your to-do list? Moline Seed and Fence has the inventory and expertise to help get the job done right. With a large selection of posts, wire, and fencing supplies, they can help with a simple repair to a complete fence installation. Need water solutions? They carry a wide selection of poly tanks, Bowman tanks, tire tanks, and the parts to keep them running. For all your summer ranching needs, call Moline Seed and Fence at 308-529-0781 or see MolineSeedandFence.com. Locations in Gothenburg and Thetford, with Broken Bow coming soon.
At Trotter Service, every oil change comes with a multi-point inspection. As a Tire Pro store, they bring customers only the best brands of wheels and tires at the best prices anywhere, and have computer balancing and alignment too. They service semis and provide bulk fuel and propane delivery as well. At Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, here's Brent Apperson.
Well, thank you, Dave. Hey, Broken Bow, Custer County, and central Nebraska. Hot Rocket Fireworks once again has its shelves stocked and ready with the hottest brand of fireworks available. They're open and excited for the season. Now you'll find Hot Rocket Fireworks located on the lot between Winquist and Tractor Supply on East Highway 2. If you want to save money on all your fireworks purchases, look for the Hot Rocket Fireworks 15% off coupon coming in your mail. If you don't want to wait, no problem. Go to their website and download your own. Go to hotrocketfireworks.com. As always, all active and former servicemen and women receive 20% off all day, every day. Hot Rocket Fireworks, you'll find them between Wenquist and Tractor Supply in Broken Bow.
The Mind Match jackpot is now up to $450. You want a chance to play? Join the contestant pool on the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com. You'll also find details on how the game works. I think the hard part of the game for some of us is to not, well, first of all, you're supposed to match, like, lately it's been Christy's mind.
Yes.
Which is quite difficult.
Well, yeah, kinda. I do want Christy to know, though, that this is what I'm finding out about Mind Match. Of course, we have the contestant, but people tune in unless everybody's playing along.
Yes.
You know, to see if they can match. And I just want Christy to know that my mom said that this past Wednesday, Mom would have matched Christy on 3 of the 5.
3 of 5.
I think. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. I don't know.
What does that mean?
It's just that. I don't really know how to take that. I'm like, oh, man, my mom's matching Christy's mind. I don't know how to take that.
Yikes. 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. Get yourself entered now. This Friday. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hello, I'm Brownfield anchor reporter Erin Anderson, and I co-host the Next Gen podcast alongside Kellen Havikin. Every week, we dive into the issues that matter most to young and beginning farmers and ranchers. We feature conversations with industry experts, educators, and innovators that share insights to help young farmers develop their long-term business strategies. Listen to the Next Gen podcast on Brownfield every Wednesday on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts.
Brent, let's go to Ansley via the radio.
Sounds good to me.
I think Jeremy Shipe would like to talk about Muddy Creek, all the activities at the festival that will be taking place. So let's turn it over to Jeremy Shipe, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy, it's over your way.
All right, thank you very much, Dave. Yes, we're going to be talking all things Muddy Creek celebration here in Ansley, and helping us do that this morning are the wonderful sponsors of our remote broadcast. Ansley Lumber and Supply, helping with all of your projects, big or small. Custer Public Power District, happy to support the communities in which they serve. Insurance of the Heartland, Kylie Miller and her team are on Main Street, and they offer community hometown service with a friendly smile. Central Nebraska Electric, Todd Jonas providing electric service and repair to the area. Flatwater Bank, they're not just bankers, they are neighbors and big supporters of all community events. Trotter Grain and Fertilizer, supporting the communities in which they're a part of. Bailey Crop, Mike and Justin Bailey, your Pioneer Seed dealers in Ansley. Ag Curate Technologies, your local precision planting dealer in Ansley. And Jones Group, serving the communities in Nebraska for over 30 years as an independent insurance agency. You can visit the Jones Group team on Main Street in Ansley. And I think we've been doing the viewing and listening audience thing for a couple of years now, but I've been telling everybody on these remotes, introduce yourselves to our viewing and listening audience, if you would.
Okay, I am Shayla Varney.
And I am Melissa Schulte.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. Ready or not, it's time for Muddy Creek, isn't it?
Yeah, I think every year it gets here and we're like, well, here we are. Hannah, she had sent us a text message, and very inspiring this morning. And it's just ready, set, go at this point. So
it is, and you folks can't see it on the video or on the radio, obviously, but you've got the whole carnival set up out here. You said they started setting this up yesterday. Talk about kind of seeing everything roll in. Does that kind of start the excitement for both of you?
So about, I don't know, it was a week ago, they started bringing their trailers in and just kind of parking them here. And it wasn't set in yet, I don't think, until yesterday when, like I was saying before, the lights came on. And to see it here, we had a kid yesterday didn't even start carnival, and he was excited that this was the best carnival ever. So things like that, it's pretty cool to see it in such a small town, to just see it being set up.
Lots of different things. This is no small undertaking here. A couple of blocks worth up and down the street, and rides of all sizes, and for kids of all sizes, it looks like. And this one in particular, I just realized this looks like something you lay on your belly.
Yeah,
and
it's like a Superman
you
or Spider-Man, and you lay down on your belly, and then it takes you in circles, pretty much.
You got to get in on that. Okay, well, I was going to tell Christy you got to do that, but based on the way her reaction, it looks like it's got footholds, and then you lay on your stomach and it spins you around like Superman. So that's just one example, folks. So you can come and check out. Let's start there. Why don't we talk about the hours of these items going on throughout the weekend?
Okay, I'll start Friday. So Friday, everything pretty much kicks off at 4 o'clock. We'll have a bunch of food trucks coming. We'll have Sprockets, Buddha's Meats. We'll have Donut Envy here, and Nachos Tacos. Shayla, correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope, that sounds right.
They'll be here at 4 o'clock, and then the carnival kicks off at 4:30. So that'll be the start of everything. And following that, we will have the Ansley Story has their ribbon cutting and kind of open house going on tonight. So we had the cemetery tour last night, and I think altogether it rained, so we had a split, but I think there was probably 70 people showed up for that between the two buildings. So.
Yeah.
Great.
It was really interesting too. My husband's family had two people that were featured on it, so we came and sat in as long as the kids could sit there. And the research that Gail Reed and Lance Bristol and Katie Hovland do, it's it's so interesting. They had QR codes with pictures of the people they featured, and you could scan that, and then it would pop up with pictures that they've uncovered between the Historical Society and what they have here in Ansley.
Wow.
So yeah, it was very cool.
That does sound really cool.
So going on to the rest of the night, we have the Ansley Fire and Rescue are doing our beer garden this year, Friday and Saturday, which is new for us. They start at 6 o'clock, and then goat roping, which is also new to Ansley, will start at 7:30. So I'm excited
about goat
for
roping.
that.
It's and it's something that I understand from previous conversations is that you shouldn't be intimidated by the idea of getting involved in this, right? If you've never roped a goat before, you can do it, apparently.
I mean, you have to have some foot speed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I remember a few years back we did hog wrestling, and that was my first time ever, and I don't know if I'd ever do it again. They're quick. So I feel like goats are pretty quick. So
yeah. Okay. So see what you're made of, and if anything, go and watch.
Yeah.
And laugh at other people.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what I do.
That's what my
I'm
plan
there for.
is to watch everybody else do it. So.
All right. That sounds good. And that's registration at 6:30, starts at 7 on Friday night. And then you've got, looks like the Ansley Junior Livestock 4-H Club has got a fundraiser going on too.
Yep. So that'll pretty much follow. That'll be Saturday during all of our events Saturday. So Friday, pretty much beer garden, goat roping is kind of the ending of your night. So Saturday morning, we'll have a burrito 5K. So we've done that for a few years. Brandy takes that on, and then they'll be selling burritos that will go back to Spartan Foundation backpack program. So that will start our morning off. Saturday is so jam-packed.
There's a lot of stuff on it. Yep, go ahead. Yep.
We've got coffee down there too, so grab a burrito and grab some coffee.
Yep. So registration is 8:30 and 9 o'clock start for the walk. Then the coffee truck will be down there at 9 a.m. as well. Jamie is doing the volleyball tournament. I think this is the first year we did a fours volleyball tournament too. So
that just means 4-on-4, right?
Yeah, and it's that's for the younger group of kids for that one.
High school kids,
high school kids. There's just so many things going on. Lemonade Shack will be there. We have the craft and vendor show. That starts at 8:30. That's something we've been doing for a couple of years. That'll be at the community building.
No, down at the park
building.
building.
At the park building.
This is all going to be at the park.
The park building.
At the lake. Yep.
And then that pretty much brings us into all of our afternoon activities, which will all be at the lake down there. So I'm going to start. The
Legion has ice cream. Flatwater Bank is doing hot dog feed. With all the proceeds will go back to our Muddy Creek celebration here. Let me see what you said. The craft and vendor show. I know.
There's like 3 columns on here.
Yeah, the car show is also going on down there at the lake. So stop by for that. The fishing tournament is for the younger kids. They have cash prizes. They have. What do you have for prizes? Fishing poles.
Yeah, fishing poles, camping products, outdoor toys. I think we have like 75 prizes.
Pretty much every kid will come away with something.
Yep, every kid will go home with some kind of prize.
Yep, and then we'll go into the carnival, which will go from 3 to 5. And then they'll take a little bit of a break for the parade. So the parade lineup will start at 4 o'clock, and we're doing a little different. We've talked about that a little bit before. So instead of coming down Main Street, for obvious reasons, we are going to take the old route, where it's been years ago. But we're going to have everyone come up to the school. You'll get your registration. You'll get your number. You'll get your paper to put your write-up on. We'll send you down to line up in your division. And then we'll do the judging. We'll go down around downtown. And then after that, we'll have the community supper, which is held at the community center. And a couple other things. We got Pluck a Duck fundraiser going on. The beer garden will open. And then you'll have the cornhole tournament, which registration starts at 6 and begins at 6:30. And then we'll have Brady James. He'll be here from 7:30 to 8:30, and Westwind will go on from 9 to midnight. And if you miss out on the community supper, hot dogs will be back down here. So
don't have to worry about
don't have to worry about food this weekend.
You won't go hungry.
You will not starve this weekend for sure.
And I see a fresh squeezed lemonade tent over there too.
So we'll have carnival food. So corn dogs, funnel cakes, those will also be here too if you want the carnival food.
Always got to get your fill of that stuff.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you will not go hungry this weekend.
Awesome. No. And that's only through Saturday. There's some things going on Sunday as well. You got Eclipse several days. Talk about Sunday.
Yep. So Sunday we'll kick off with the sand volleyball tournament. It's at 9 a.m. down there at the park again. There will also be a community church service at the Christian church here, and that's at 10 a.m. And then we'll go ahead and start. Oh, and then once you get done with church, you get hungry during volleyball, then we have a burger bash going on. And so that will all go to the Spartan Foundation. That runs from 11 to 2. And then at 1 o'clock, they'll start the horseshoe tournament. So.
Okay. Plenty of competition. That's always big. I know that there's like community bragging rights go along with a lot of these things, I'm sure.
For sure. I can only imagine after the horseshoe tournament who has the big belt after that.
Yeah, I think,
and they'll let everyone know.
So Landon, him and Caden Goodman for the past 3 years or 2 years, he had called probably a month ago asking about cornhole. So the past 2 years they were champions, and they're just kids. So of course that's all they do is brag about how they beat the adults. So that'll be a good competition this year too. But it's fun to see how competitive everybody is once you're on some kind of court.
Yes. Yeah. The competitive edge comes out.
Gloves are off at that point, no matter who you are.
Well, people always give me a hard time, and Christy is a very competitive person. We both get a hard time for being competitive. And I'm like, if you're going to do something, why not win it?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's the way I think, like what am I going to go out here and
you're not there to halfway do it.
Yeah, what am I going to full on gas pedal.
We always say it's supposed to be a fun weekend, but
it
is fun, but it's competitive.
Yeah, it's fun. Would it bring your weekend down a little bit if you didn't win the tournament? Maybe, but I don't know. But lots of fun. Muddy Creek celebration, folks, if you're just joining us, is what we're talking. It's going on in Ansley this weekend, and it's happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now. Lots of fun all up and down Main Street, and then, as I said, out at the park by the lake. Anywhere you go, I mean, you can grab a schedule ahead of time and know what time you want to get to town, or just come to town for the whole day and figure it out on the go. I think a majority of people just kind of do that. There's a kind of a natural flow to the day, isn't there? When one thing ends, everyone kind of knows what's next. Just follow the crowd.
Yep. So that's kind of how we design Saturday. That way everything's down at the park, down at the lake in the morning into the afternoon. And then if anyone needs naps, maybe me. And then we'll all come back here to Main Street and then for the rest of the evening.
Also add Saturday. It's not on our flyer. We added bounce houses on Saturday. Yes. So that will be down at the park for any kid that doesn't want to fish, but those will be available too. So
okay. That sounds good. Good variety of stuff again. And I know that planning for this started, within a month or two of last year's?
I think we meet in July again, and then we start planning. I think November is kind of
September. No, depends on it.
I guess it really
do our fundraisers.
Yes, we've been doing fundraisers, but I guess September is more safe to say is when we start planning for next year. So.
And speaking of that planning, I know that many hands make light work is one of my favorite sayings, and I know that you're always welcome to adding other people to help with the committee and getting all of this together, because the more people you have, the easier it is, and it's a lot of work each year. So I guess now I'd kind of give you an opportunity to ask people out there to join you if you'd like some help, right?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody first, all of our sponsors, but even, a lot of us girls are on the forefront, but even all of their husbands, you don't see them, but they do a lot of work, and I will tell you, cattle panels are not light. No. So they help a lot with that. But anybody that wants to volunteer, whether you're forefront planning things or just have ideas, we're always open. Usually we have a meeting once a month once we're kind of in the role, but
yeah, or if you see an event you want to help with. I know we had there was a group of ladies probably when I was in high school that used to put this on. I reached out to them. Hey, would you mind helping with the parade or just lining people up or getting people registered? So if you see an event on our flyer here and you're like, hey, I could help with that, or I just want a small part in that, we'll take you. Mm-hmm. We would love to have you.
Yep, you can always use somebody to make sure the horseshoe teams aren't beating each other up. Something like that too, right?
There's always room somewhere for somebody. So.
And if you get here this weekend and you want to help out, if you're just hanging out, just find somebody and say, "Hey, how can I help?" I'm sure you'll have an answer for them.
I am sure. I am sure.
All right. Is there anything we didn't talk about regarding Muddy Creek that we wanted to mention before we close?
I just think, I think this is our biggest year, our most full year yet that I've been doing this. But there really is something for everybody. I don't think there's a space in the day that there's not something to do. So,
yeah. And Melissa went to the cemetery tour last night, and even though it wasn't at the cemetery, and she sent us a flyer of, what was it, from 1974?
1974.
Of the Muddy Creek lineup, what they had on there. And there was a men's tug-of-war competition. So,
I also noticed there was a women's egg relay. So
I don't really know how that
I don't know,
works,
like egg on a spoon, but
the tug-of-war thing we did talk about, maybe that'll have to make an appearance again.
That would be fun.
Just another competition.
Like 10-man teams or something like that. Get everyone up.
I mean,
we might have to have a couple ropes and just as backup.
But I think, seeing that yesterday, many years ago, and still knowing we're doing it today is pretty cool. So.
Yeah. Well, it's appreciated that you keep it going, and the hard work is appreciated. One last thing before we go. When it comes to the River City Carnival, do they get tickets, or how does that work?
So we will have pre-sale tickets until 4 p.m. today here at Flatwater Bank, Fill and Chill, and Insurance of the Heartland. They're $25. They are good for one day, so either day. And then you bring that to the gate for your actual wristband. You can still purchase wristbands the day of as well as tickets. The price just goes up to $30. So.
Okay, and those are unlimited, basically, is how that works?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Sounds like fun. All right. All that's left is to have it happen, right? Turn all those lights on.
Yep.
Okay. Muddy Creek Celebration, folks, here in Ansley, going on the rest of the weekend on through Sunday. If you just joined us at the end of this remote broadcast, you missed us talking about all the wonderful events for all ages going on this weekend. So come and check it out. Muddy Creek Celebration. They'd love to have you here in Ansley, no matter where you're from. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors that made it possible for us to be here this morning promoting the celebration. Jones Group, Accurate Technologies, Bailey Crop, Trotter Grain and Fertilizer, Flatwater Bank, Central Nebraska Electric, Insurance of the Heartland, Custer Public Power District, and Ansley Lumber and Supply. With that, we'll send it back to the studio.
Thank you very much. Great remote, great activities at the Muddy Creek Celebration this weekend in Ansley. A lot of things downtown, a lot of things out at the park next to that wonderful lake. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great weekend.
It will be, yeah. Looks like the weather will be nice, so it's going to be great.
About out of time.
Are we now?
I just wanted to read one more thing before we close the show.
Oh, what do you got over there?
Dear Dave.
Oh, my.
What a nice surprise. Another beautiful bouquet of flowers. Your thoughtfulness means so much. Dave, if we're keeping score for favorite son, it's Dave 2, Brent 0. You're the best. Mom. Life is good.
Have a great weekend, neighbor.
You too, neighbor.